Hi golfers, Nick here from GOLFTEC Singapore. In today's video, we're going to talk about the spine movement in the golf swing. We're going to talk about two centers, the center of your shoulders and the center of your hips. We're going to talk about how those moving parts are important to help you improve your golf swing. So if you take a look at the motion on the screen here, so with the new technology here at GOLFTEC, we're able to isolate these two individual movements. So we have a motion sensor which is picking up my neck, basically the center of my shoulders, and also the center of my hips. So those two moving parts are going to be kind of measuring how I'm moving my body in the golf swing. So there's some key things that are really important to help you control where your club hits the ground, swing the club on the correct angle, and create power. When we take a look at my golf swing here, I'm going to just take my normal swing, just got an 8-iron here. So it's going to take my kind of normal golf swing. When we set up to the golf ball, you're going to see those two sensors pretty much stacked on top of each other as I set up to the golf ball. And when I swing back, I'm going to, from the front view, keep those stacked on top of me. You'll see on the side view the line joining these two dots should stay very stable. I shouldn't be lifting up out my posture here or going down too much. So from both viewpoints, we should see those two sensors being very stable in the backswing. And then you'll see the difference here as I swing down. So if I just take my normal golf swing here, so just normal 8-iron shot, a couple of degrees inside out, a few degrees downward. So it's kind of a standard golf swing there. Now when we take a look at those measuring points here, we're going to play the swing out. You'll see how from the front view here, we've got the two sensors stacked on top of each other. When I set up, it feels like my lower body is slightly to the left. So there is a slight tilt to my shoulders. So my right shoulder is slightly lower than my left. When I swing into the backswing here from the front view, you'll see those two sensors stay stacked on top of each other. And then from there, in the downswing, you're going to start to see this purple line form, which is the trace for my hip movement. You're going to see how that moves to the left. That's me shifting my weight more to the left side in the downswing. This creates a kind of tilt to my shoulders here, helps me swing from inside out and hit the low point in front of the golf ball. From the side view, you're going to see these remain pretty stable. I kind of come up slightly with my head movement here in the backswing. It's not quite perfect, but I'm still tilting my shoulders. You'll see from the side view that spot stays very stable as well, moves a fraction. And then as I come down into the golf ball, you'll see how those stay very stable as well for the most part, all the way through until about position 8 in the follow through. Position 8 is where the arms are parallel to the ground. So from both viewpoints there, you're going to see kind of some key movements. First of all, in the backswing, those two spots staying very stable. Then in the downswing, the lower body shifting to the left. My head moves a fraction towards the target, maybe an inch. That helps me get that low point and gets my hands in front at impact. And then as I go into the finish, you're going to see how my head stays very stable up to about position 8. Position 8 is a really key kind of position. At this point here, we'd expect to have the most tilt to the shoulders. We'd expect to have the most kind of sway to the hips. At this point, up until this point in the golf swing, it will continue moving more forward from that point. But the other key thing is that my head hasn't moved at all really, maybe an inch. So I'm going to give you guys a drill that you can kind of feel here to help you coordinate these movements, and hopefully I'll make this swing just a little bit better because I'm going to really focus here on my follow through at position 8. So as I get through to position 8, I'm going to try and maintain those two center points. So in the backswing, keep them stacked on top of each other, shift in the downswing. By the time I get to position 8, the sensor that's measuring my neck here shouldn't have moved, should be very stable. So I'm going to try and make this swing here just to position 8. I'm going to try and do a normal backswing, just trying to feel those sensors staying very stable as I go back. This helps me feel like my swing is much more controlled. And then from here, I'm going to shift, turn, stop at position 8 here, and just see if I can keep that head very stable. It looks like my head's tilting back. It's not. It's just staying very stable. It's my hips that are moving towards the target here. So normal backswing. I'm just going to stop at position 8. Pretty good shot. Tight little draw. You can see on the screen there. So really happy with that shot. So that's how I'm going to practice these movements. Okay, just requires a little bit of coordination. Practicing kind of not doing full out power is really important. Helps me tidy up those movements a little bit. So now we're going to take a look at the difference between kind of my P8 swing and my normal swing, just to see what those differences are. We're just going to take a look at the difference here between my kind of full swing and my P3 to P8 swing. I call it P3 to P8 because it's from roughly where my left arm is parallel to where both arms are parallel in the follow through. So P8 and P3. My normal swing is position 4, which would be a full turn, longer swing in the backswing, and then P9, which would be a full turn and complete follow through. So this shorter swing definitely reduces in speed, which is the likelihood, but it's a good way of training your golf swing. You'll see actually when you compare these two side by side, obviously the longer swing, you can see more rotation. My left arm travels further in the backswing, but the movements are very similar. I managed to keep those center points very stable from both viewpoints. Not perfect, but it's pretty close. I'm not expecting this to be perfect. We're just trying to get it as stable as possible. And then you'll see in the downswing how the purple trace here of the hips move towards the target. And then from the side view, I kind of maintain that position pretty stable. The sensor here on the neck moves a little bit, and the one on the hips from the side view, but it's pretty stable. This is a good way of practicing, right? I just wanted to give you golfers out there a way of kind of visualizing this and trying to feel this in your golf swing. So to summarize there, as I set up, I've got a little bit of weight to my left side, just slightly. Basically those two sensors stacked, keep them stacked in the backswing, and then downswing, I'm shifting my lower body as I turn to the left side, and then by the time I get to position 8, I'm maintaining my tilt through the ball. My hips have swayed towards the target. That helps me control the path from in to out, get enough power, and control that low point. So hopefully this video helps you golfers out there just kind of get that visual in your mind, and then a way there of just practicing your golf swing to help you improve your golf. So thanks for watching, golfers. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up, and if you don't already, please subscribe to my other social media platforms, and I'll see you again soon for another video.